The first birthday is always such an exciting celebration for any family, but for our family it is one we never thought we'd get to celebrate with our little girl. Finding out early on in my pregnancy that my little girl would have the fight of her life, it being only minutes old, broke my heart. I'll never forget the day we heard a word that none of us had ever heard, but a word that would change us forever: gastroschisis. My little girl would be born with her intestines on the outside of her body. I was so scared and worried for my little girl and this huge fight that she would have. But I had to stay positive and trust that God would bring her through it. She was taken from me the second I delivered her to start her battle. I had nothing but a few pictures of her that the nurse took for me to look at for the first few hours. In those pictures, I saw this look that broke my heart: fear and pain in my little girl's eyes. Hours later, I finally got to see her, but I couldn't do anything but look and barely touch her. It wouldn't be until she was 3 weeks and 3 days old that I would get to embrace my baby girl and hold her against me, something that most mothers experience the second they deliver their baby. I never wanted to lay her down, but even once I got to experience this amazing moment, my heart still broke for my daughter. She still could not be fed. We had to wait until she was 3 months old for this next moment that I feel most parents take for granted just because it's a normal thing they get to do daily with their child. The look in my daughter's eyes once she got her first taste of milk was one I'll never forget. Pure joy and excitement. Such a nice change from the look of pain and fear I once saw. The road was still very long and scary, and at times almost unbearable. But I had to be strong for her. She was fighting every single day just to be here with us. The day of her last and final surgery was absolutely terrifying, because it was like we were being shown this light at the end of this very long tunnel that we once thought would never come, and we were so scared it was going to be taken away from us. I prayed and begged God every day for Him to heal her and just let me keep her. You'd think it would get easier with each surgery, but handing my baby girl over to a surgeon never got any easier. It felt like we'd get her healed up and healthy from one surgery, just in time to take her back for another one. Her surgeon was so pleased with how things went, and then we just waited for her body to let us know when it was time to head home. Finally, after 137 days and 6 surgeries, we were finally able to take our miracle baby home. I finally realized I was wrong in the beginning about the look I saw in my daughter's eyes. That was fight in her eyes. She may have had a rough battle, but she won. And in the beginning, it was so bad we weren't sure of the outcome. But fast forward a year, and she is a happy and healthy 1-year-old with an amazing willpower to live. She has taught me to never take one single thing for granted, not from something so small like feeding them a bottle to something as big as holding your child. I will cherish every single moment with MaKenlee. Today I celebrate a day I thought it would be taken away from me, and a day I would never get to celebrate. I celebrate my little girl turning 1, and I thank God for letting me keep her and helping her through her battle. I am always amazed by her and can't wait to see what she goes on to do in her life.
MaKenlee, how is it that you are 1? Time has flown by faster than I ever expected. Today is a huge day for you. You fought so hard to get here with us still yet today. When you were first born, you went through more in minutes than what most people will go through in an entire lifetime. You are my driving force that gets me out of bed every morning, so that I can make the best life for you that you deserve more than anyone that I ever known. The emotions that were felt with your time in the hospital are hard to put into words. Anxiety, fear, and the unknown were always lurking in the back of our minds, but you've shown us that you wanted this life and that you weren't ever going to give up on anything.
Mommy loves you, MaKenlee Grace. Happy birthday.
Daddy loves you more than you'll ever know, MaKenlee. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear MaKenlee. Happy birthday to you. Do you want the apple? But I think painted for you. Oh my God. What's it say? All of God's grace in one tiny face. Oh, how are you?